Yo, yo, the Season 2 survey results are in, and with it, we get a preview of some surprising upcoming balance changes that should be coming soon. So let's get right into it and take a look. So let's start with the survey results themselves. Surprisingly, 2,500 players took this. That's a lot more players than I expected. And surprisingly, the vast majority rated the Valiant balancing and the weapon balancing as average to good. I actually thought it would be a lot worse than that. But alright, so now you know. So before we get into the balancing here, take into account, this is from a bare mains perspective. So, you know, my opinions are my own, so take it with a grain of salt. So first up with Akai. This is a little confusingly worded. I'm not sure if because of this, the tactical ability encounter, this means the stealth damage reduction is only going to be in the bubble or not. This is actually potentially gonna swing Fox into being one of the strongest characters in the game. You would have more effective HP than the tanks by like a lot, like 600 effective HP if the damage reduction from the slide as well as the stealth stack. So this could be extremely strong, and that's not to mention the slide already ignores a lot of abilities. Like, she's gonna have a ton more survivability than she did. But it's also a strange one because you can't shoot while you're stealth. Like, shooting immediately removes stealth. So really, where I'm seeing this can be most used is actually initiating rather than as a survivability. It's just gonna make it easier to get that sword swing off on the charge in. You can just survive a lot more before you actually get there. So I think it's gonna make it an easier for like lower skilled players, like people who are trying to get used to the character. This is gonna help them a lot. But high skill foxes, I don't feel like they need this help at all. Like, they're already really strong. I think this is a remain to be seen. It could be putting Fox into OP territory, but I think we're just going to see how this plays. It seems scary to me as a bear player to have more really fast characters I can't deal with very well. But we'll see. We'll just have to see how that plays. Alright, so next up, Croc. Yeah, he's got a little nerf here. Actually, quite a big nerf here. I didn't actually realize that his charge ability was such a high reduction in damage. So good, I guess. You know, it did feel really strong. I was wondering if it was my aim that I couldn't kill them when they were charging me, but no, it's really high reduction in damage. So all right, glad to see they're noticing the Croc is really strong right now, and any nerf to him is kind of welcome for me. This one's strange. I don't know what they mean by this. Irwin's signature ability, Unspoken Truth, when you press E, they already have an increase to movement speed currently when they use that. So do they mean it's going to be even more? I mean, good. More survivability for somebody who wants to pocket me is great. Don't get me wrong, but I thought that they already had a movement speed buff. Maybe they mean it's increasing? Kind of strange. We'll see. This one for Bunny. The first aid capsule. When you throw it and it detects a downed ally, it releases smoke. I don't like that. Like, I do play Bunny sometimes, and I don't want that. I would like the ability to not have smoke come out. Smoke's sometimes a hindrance to me. And for me, as a bear main, I see smoke, I'm gonna think someone's being revived here. I'm going to set that on fire. So yeah, it might be kind of mutually frustrating where Bunny revives you and just gets set on fire more, because I'm like, well, I better stop that revive. Like, stealthy reviving's a little harder that way. But also, I don't want it because there's already enough smoke in the game with Ryan bots. I just don't want more smoke in the game. But I'm really glad that they're not removing the brawl. It's one thing that I saw a while ago. They're like, let's remove the roll from Bunny and give them smoke instead. So I'm glad it's a passive and we still got that super fun initial D massive roll towards people so you can punch them to death. Like, that is the best way to play Bunny. Let's be honest. So I don't know. I'll wait to see how this plays. As a bear main, I'm not sorry. I'm gonna set your smoke on fire very often. All right, so for Norman, unsurprisingly, he's getting a little nerf, but it's not what's wrong with it. The character, like, it's kind of a not really that much of a nerf, really. Like, I don't think we're gonna notice. So only decreased the damage radius of the shock roar. So it's just the damage. You can still roar really far and disarm people. It's not really the damage that's so annoying about it. And honestly, players roaring me is not really a problem. It's bots that roar me. And it's bots that roar me through walls when they should have absolutely no idea that I'm there. That's what's so annoying about it. So it's not this that I want to change about it. It's just I don't want damage to go through walls. I feel like it's fair to be disarmed through a wall, because Panda's E cleanse through a wall, but it won't damage you. So it feels unfair as a Panda player to have one person's ability go through a wall when mine's so similar and it doesn't damage you. It's like, well, can it be consistent, right? Like, does damage go through walls or not? So it feels unfair as a Panda main, and I wish they just make it so that the damage itself just does not apply if it doesn't have line of sight. I feel that would be a lot more fair and a lot less frustrating that a bot just kills you through a wall just because they just knew you were there. Like, that's what's so annoying about it. So I don't know. I don't think I'm really gonna notice that, to be honest. Okay, so for Ryan, this has to be a typo, right? Increasing the reload speed of his sawed-off shotgun. It is objectively the worst gun in the game. It needs help, not a nerf. Like, if you gave me the starting pistol rather than this shotgun, I would be happier. It's just such a downgrade to any gun you can have. Like, dude, I have hope that this is a typo, because yeah, Ryan needs help, but not nerfs, that is for sure. And alright, my guys, my bear bros, it is time. It wouldn't be a balance patch without more nerfs to Vlad. Oh my god. Yeah, the meme for the season was true. Norman OP, nerf Vlad. Alright. So, alright, from Vlad, from the Vlad main himself. This isn't going to change anything about how I play Vlad. So what they're doing is when you place his field fort down, you press E and you get your, if you've used the his gas can, you get it back instantly. So they're reducing that. This is a nerf. Like, some people think it's a buff. This is a nerf. You no longer instantly refresh your ability. It will only refresh 60%. But what I do is I will throw my fire as I need it, place the shield, and then refresh it for when I next need it, so it's there sooner. But I don't need it straight away. Like, I don't throw 2 fires straight away. So I'm probably not really gonna notice this change at all. But it is gonna counter Vlad spam. Like a Vlad can't just throw 2 gas cans really high in the air in 2 locations and most of the points on fire. Like, they can't do that anymore. They have to stagger it. That's good. That's healthy. I kind of agree with this change, but I am really frustrated. Just every patch note is nerf Vlad specifically, and only Vlad. I'm like, oh my god, it's so frustrating. But anyway, as I say, I'm not really gonna notice this really for my playstyle. Like, every nerf they've had so far, it's like, yeah, I don't do that anyway, so fair, I guess. But dude, come on, this Vlad's just gonna be unplayable if you keep nerfing him at this rate. Like, I really wish they'd waited to see the statistics since his alt nerf, to see how does he play before nerfing him even more, right? Like, okay, dude, but we'll see. Again, I don't think I'm really gonna notice. So for weapon balancing now, so for the assault rifles, decreased overall hipfire spread. Okay, that's reasonable. And just giving them less recoil shake. Again, it's fair. I hope this this might make me use ARs on bears more, actually. I almost never touch the ARs. If they're a really good hipfire option, I might take them, actually. Or at least I'd use them sometimes, but I'll use them a bit more often. So for my DMRs, my beloved MK4 full auto goblin strat. No, they're reducing the fire rate of my beloved MK4. But at the same time, that's going to make it easier to control. So net buff, kind of. You know, like you can't DPS super fast, but you're gonna hit those shots easier. So I feel like it's kind of fair. And also less hipfire spread on DMRs. I'm gonna enjoy the MK4 hipfire more now. Like that was my favorite way to play it. So hipfire MK4 is back. Let's go. It's SMGs again, increasing hipfire accuracy. This is great. SMGs need so much help right now. I wish they'd buff more though. Like SMG fall off range is just disgustingly bad. Past like 10 meters, it's like a quarter of the damage. It's so bad. Like SMGs need significantly more help right now. Like if you're gonna do like we wish the SMGs are really good at close quarters and nothing else. They need something else because you still get shredded by ARs, you get shredded by LMGs. You know, if you gotta play at the super nerfed shotgun range for them to be even remotely good, then yeah, this isn't enough. Like I feel SMGs still need more help. We'll see, but yeah, I think this isn't enough. That's right. There is another nerf to our bear bros. Right here to shotguns. Shotguns are no longer available to both bears. I had one player in mind when I saw this. Miranda. Miranda was a really good panda player that I first saw using like the Dark Soul spin to win strats with a shotty, and I was so impressed. I gotta try that. It looks so fun. I really don't know why they would do this. Like shotguns are just not that good on bears. Like Vlad is so hard to use with a shotgun. Like Panda can kind of get away with it with his spin to win strats and higher mobility, but he's still really difficult to get into range with compared to like Ryan or somebody. I don't understand. It's such a memey way to play bears, and they have so few options anyway. This just feels bad. Like, man, you know, like we have so few guns already. You're taking away a play style that isn't that good. And I wish they just wouldn't do this. Like this one really does feel bad. Worse than every nerf they've done to my boys. This one hurts the most. Oh, no. RIP Shotgun Panda. Sorry, this next one, it's really confusingly worded, but they are reverting their close range performance. I think what they mean is they're like reverting the nerfs so that they're gonna be making shotguns a little stronger. It's really difficult to get what that means, but I think they mean they're gonna increase the effective range a little. We'll see. It is really confusingly worded. Shotguns, even though I hate shotguns in this game, I hate shotguns in third-person shooters specifically because they can see you before you can see them. They just quickly jump out of a corner and kill you, and you just literally can't do anything about it. So I don't like them, but even I've got to say, shotguns are over-nerfed right now. Like, ridiculously over-nerfed to the point where you might as well just punch them to death if you gotta be that close, right? So it is fair. But again, it's really confusingly worded, so I think this is a buff, but I'm not sure. So moving on to snipers. Man, I really don't like one-shot body shots from this gun. I wish it wasn't. Like, it's rough to be a slim character right now. I don't notice it on a bear so much because they don't one-shot body shot me, but being a slim character, there's so many one-shots in this game already. The Proto's also still a one-shot, but they're making it so it's only a one-shot to your body. So your chest and upper stomach, so they hit you from the side or in the legs, you don't instantly die. Fair, but again, I just wish it wasn't a one-shot body shot at all. Like, I want the Irwin who is pocketing me to live the Proto shot if it's not a headshot, right? Like, it just doesn't feel fair to Slims to just die to something like that, but it is what it is. Sorry, moving on to weapon attachments here. We have they're talking about the overhaul to the weapon attachments that we're talking about. Quite a few people have approached me asking, can you make a video of how the attachment system works? I'm waiting for this overhaul to come out where it's more clearly explained and statistics do different things. That's what I was talking about here. Like, it's not just going to be to the stats they have now. Like, it's also going to be like attachments will affect your ADS speed, like how fast you can aim down sights and things like that. So I'm going to wait till this fully comes out and everything is, you know, the dust has settled on a new attachment system. So I can really get the lowdown on what's best to do and how things work. So keep tuned for that. We'll see how that, we'll see what they've done when this comes out. And let's see, other things you've learned from the survey. We would like custom lobbies. As a content creator, yes, I need this. I want to be able to test things with friends more easily. I want to be able to screenshot certain things, capture certain things happening. This is so useful to be able to make content. I would love it. PvE sounds fun. Sometimes I don't want to go against really difficult players. I just want to chill. Sounds like fun to me. More customization. We love customizing all of our things. Petting Gwen, yes. Listen, let me touch Vlad's abs. Sincerely, number one, Vlad's abs enjoyer NA. Yes, please. And the Steam Workshop. They've been talking about this for a little while. I'm really excited to see what our community comes up with when they open the gates for the Steam Workshop. I have high hopes for the things that we will see. We'll see. And yeah, just performance optimizations. Something interesting here is bot performance overhaul. I think this is really, like, if you're gonna have bots in your game, make them be, you know, feel like they're part of the game better. So yeah, better pathfinding. It does suck when they just, you know where they're gonna be, they just walk down the same line over and over again. It's really boring. And also, yeah, the fact that they're just insanely OP, but also insanely dumb at the same time. Like, they can just ignore you and you kill them for free, or they'll just John Wick you. 360 no scope with an MK4, just lasered from the other end of the map, and you're like, okay, there was literally nothing I could do about that. So, yeah, I'll welcome literally any changes to bots right now. This is heavily needed, very welcomed. Again, talking about the attachment system refinement, I'm very much looking forward to this. Just everything they're wanting to do. And when that does come out, I will make a video explaining everything I'll be able to figure out about the attachment system and like how to use it and what's best for what kind of gun and things like that. So stay tuned. I will eagerly await this to come out and we'll see what we do with this. And hooray, in the upcoming bug fix, this one. I talked about this in a video or two ago. I knew this was a bug. It massively upset my my muscle memory that I couldn't pick up the fire again straight away after deploying the fort. It was so frustrating. I have to run away from it and come back to pick it up. So great. I'm very much welcoming this change. As a bear main, hallelujah, this was so irritating. Yep, all the bug fixes and all the things that we were doing. Fixing the maps and things like that. That's it. So good luck. Good luck. Let's hope this isn't absolutely insane with the Fox change. Let's see. Alrighty, I hope that wraps everything up. Please drop a like if you found this review helpful, and maybe catch me live on stream under Cyber Lefty. Always down to give game advice, and I especially like helping my fellow bear bros with tips and tricks. See you in game or in my next video.